Okay, so Day of the Devs started a few minutes early. That sucks. I went to the restroom because I was like, yeah, we got time. But I guess as soon as Summer Game Fest ended, they were like, no, we need to catch this momentum. Starting with Hyperlight, at least for me, that's awesome. Love Hyperlight.
Every world will be different, loaded with dangerous creatures.
What did we miss? Let's see.
Vast overgrown wilderness.
Just gonna do a quick overview.
And new discoveries in a mysterious, vibrant,
Beastie Ball.
atmosphere. Each biome in the world is different, with unique dangers, set pieces, and stories of their own. There will be massive bosses to take down in an open structure.
Is that what? Is that all I missed?
And challenging sub-bosses scattered
All right.
throughout runs. You'll pick up new gear, make new builds, unlock new characters.
But yeah, I love Heart Machine. I've been following
bring back more and more materials from runs.
Axel on Twitter for like even when Hyperlight Drifter, before Hyperlight Drifter came out. Didn't play Solar Ash though.
All that incredible work, and we're excited to have you experience it for yourself.
But I am excited to experience this for myself.
A lot more information on the game as we come closer and closer to early access later this year.
Damn. Now I'm definitely gonna butcher their name.
In true Day of the Devs fashion,
But there's a
traveling halfway around
Danish
the globe to
studio
Transylvania to bring you a game that is not
from
what you expect.
Daigut Fabrik.
Developer Stone Skip and publisher I Am 8-Bit Presents. I'm thrilled to bring you a world premiere title.
They're the ones that
that's
made
not only
Mutazone,
relaxing,
and they are announcing a
enjoyable,
game today, so I'm super excited
chill,
to see that game.
vibey. Let that anxiety go while you play Simpler Times.
Simpler Times. Oh, my bad. Bro, you still here, bro? I need to know if because I'm uploading the other video while I'm reacting to this video. Ooh, Audio Technica. So I need to know if the video is fucked up or not.
Hi there, welcome. I'm Lara.
And I'm Dragos of Stoneskip Studio. We are a small team from Transylvania, and our mission is to create meaningful interactive experiences. Our first game, Simpler Times, sheds light to the beauty of the ordinary and serves as a place from the past where it can be present.
Simpler Times follows Tyna on a heartwarming journey through her memories as she prepares to leave her childhood home.
Man, it's getting pretty full. Starting to feel like I'm never gonna come back.
We want you to slow down and savor the present moment by immersing you in Tyna's world.
It's apple picking season. My favorite.
Like that? Just through your window?
Through visual storytelling and mindful
We all start
you will
as
journey alongside her as she
strangers.
delves into her past and uncovers her authentic self.
With each puzzle, Taina grows closer to adulthood and you'll be there to guide her. From simple activities like picking dried leaves from a plant to more complex ones like building a birdhouse, you'll interact with objects that hold sentimental value for Taina.
I really wish I could take you with me. I'm gonna miss our duets together.
We know the world is getting faster every day. We live in it too. We wanted to create a space where players can take a break, slow down, and enjoy something meaningful. Simpler Times stems from stories we believe need to be told and
I love how peaceful
inspired by this every place we
indie
now
games are.
sitting in. The game is
Like
a
obviously not all of them, you know,
reflection
some of
of
them
places we
can be
spend
very
time
stressful.
and the
Not in terms of like,
memories
you know,
I've
quality,
spent
but in
so
terms
much
of like
time here looking out the window.
specifically the
It's hard
purpose
to
of the
believe that I
gameplay.
won't see this view for a while.
We want to build a sense of awareness and appreciation for the world around us, encouraging you to reflect on your own memories and experiences.
Simpler Times is coming soon on PC and other platforms, so make sure to wishlist on Steam and follow us on social media.
Thanks for taking the time to listen. We hope you'll enjoy playing Simpler Times as much as we enjoyed creating it. Bye!
Bye!
It's like childhood is the beach and growing up is the sea. Can I still take all these seashells with me? Can I lock them in a chest with my memories?
Boop, boop, boop.
This next game game is from Sad Owl Studios and Thunderful Publishing. It's a really unique puzzle game built around a camera mechanic where the photos that you take become 3D worlds to explore. This is Viewfinder.
Ooh. Oh, Viewfinder. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I forget which, was it the Sony showcase that we saw Viewfinder? Honestly, bro, like, indie games are winning all the way through. Everyone's so focused on bullshit about 3AAA game titles, and it's like,
It is a game that
they're really,
players
indie games really break the ground. Like, they break new ground.
What's an old photograph doing here?
Though, to be fair, you know, AAA studios have so much money, they're able to make incredible technology.
Make them into real 3D spaces.
But this is fucking crazy. Come on.
Shift reality. Sick.
What makes it unique is the central mechanic where you're using a camera and pictures to reshape and reconfigure the world around you in order to solve challenges in creative ways.
It's such a unique experience, and I think everybody is just gonna have a different experience of how they play Viewfinder, and that's just a really nice thing to it.
A perfect fit.
That's crazy. That's like...
Elegant solution.
That doesn't look right. You can rotate reality too!
If I was to compare Viewfinder to other games, I'd say it's like the gameplay of Portal.
How does it know?
With the
How does it know?
of Superliminal or Antechamber. People have also compared it to The Witness and Manifold Garden.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
other
that's great.
puzzle games.
But that is so
It's
crazy.
a puzzle game, but it's very sandboxy and playful and open-ended.
The whole concept of when we started is that when you actually create something, you do destroy a lot of things, and you know that's just a very important lesson in creation. Viewfinder is created by different people, and you know we have people from all over the world who have such a diverse and interesting cultures.
Each character comes from a different
That
culture.
is...
There's
I
a
love it.
lot of sort of cultural
I really love this.
props and items and
This game is super impressive, honestly.
who you learn about mostly through environments and environmental storytelling. And so we tried to sort of make these special spaces.
Feel bad for that cat, though. What's going on with that cat?
Who they are, what they like to do.
I'm sure you noticed by now, but using film was always Mirren's idea. One of her many passions. Celion was always fond of games.
It's just very important for us to just put in what we know so that the rest of the world could also, you know, have a glimpse of the experiences that we've had.
This must be the next stage. Let's go!
Fuck. That looks good. That looks great.
We received a record number
Good
of
job to
submissions
them.
for this Summer Game Fest edition of Day of the Devs, but this next game didn't actually come through that process. We have eyes everywhere, and the curation team is always looking for games. This next one actually came from Twitter because the creator was posting all these amazing GIFs, and we reached out via DM and asked if we could feature the game. So here it is, this beautiful, gorgeous, hand-drawn ghost story called Haunty.
Haunty.
Hello, everyone.
Haunty
My name is
realness.
Dasso, and I'm with Moonloop. Together, we're making a game called Haunty.
Sorry.
The main mechanic in Haunty is that as a ghost, you can haunt things and get access to their abilities. There's a big variety of things that you can haunt in this game.
Okay.
I think you'll have a lot of fun sort of exploring
Wow.
around.
I love the
what
art.
different
I really
things you
do.
can haunt and the abilities that they give you.
I think I'm way more excited for Day of the Dev
Mechanics
than
feel very much
Devolver's showcase, especially if they're gonna do like their whole goofy story that they do, you know.
Finding creative ways to use the twin stick paradigm to create fun solutions to the challenges in the game. Haunty follows the story of a ghost in the afterlife, and beyond that it really expands into a lot of ghosts in the afterlife and sort of the stories that they have.
Fucking hell.
The progression and story of Haunty both center around collecting these stars, and the stars have this special ability that they give ghosts access to pieces of their past life that they've left behind. The environments and characters are all carefully crafted with a 2D hand-drawn style, so there's a lot of painstaking frame-by-frame animation work in there. And we have a fantastic
it's bright as shit, but yeah. I love the line work.
So it all sort of comes together to give you this sort of tour through the afterlife, chilled out experience.
Chilled out experience of the afterlife. It's beautiful. It is.
If it's something you're interested in, be sure to wishlist it. It helps us out a lot.
It's a console. Damn.
Our next game is a bit of a blast from the past. It arrived on the scene around 12 years ago, quickly became the talk of the town, and won a handful of awards, including the Seamus McNally Grand Prize at GDC's Independent Games Festival. But then, shortly afterwards, both the game and its creator vanished. That game was Cart Life, a slice-of-life simulation game that put you in the shoes of various street vendors and tasked you with setting up a successful business selling bagels or newspapers. As the story unfolds, you'd soon find yourself making tough choices and trying to balance keeping your business afloat with the needs of your character and their families. It was a truly unique, powerful, and special game, and it's super sad that it's been unplayable now for the better part of a decade. But it gives me great pleasure to tell you that, lovingly restored and better than ever, Cart Life is back.
Oh, that wasn't... This wasn't what I was expecting. Lonely people do strange things.
Hi, I'm Nick Herman. I'm with Ad Hoc Studio, and we're here to show you Cart Life. Cart Life is a retail simulator developed by Richard Hoffmeyer and was originally released in 2013, where it won a bunch of awards at the Independent Games Festival. For a variety of reasons, he ended up pulling it off Steam, but all of us at Ad Hoc are such big fans of Richard's work. Now we're partnering with him to help bring it back.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what, you guys made the game without his, like... Well, Among Us copied them.
3 different characters in any order. Each have their own unique background and circumstances, but what they all have in common is that they're trying to make it as street vendors. Melanie is a recently divorced mother and has moved back into her family home with her daughter, all the while trying to establish her new coffee cart. Andres is a Ukrainian immigrant who is trying to put down roots in a new town by opening a newspaper stand. And Vinny has big dreams, but never enough money to make it happen. He's hoping that selling his homemade bagels will help turn things around for him. Managing your own cart is not an easy job.
Hey, we can't show that. Thank you. Showing ass like it's nothing, bro.
You need to take care of yourself and others, and how you prioritize the needs of your cart against the personal needs of each character will determine the outcome of their stories.
What?
The world of Cart Life is alive and filled with characters who are potential customers that you'll get to know as you try to build your business. There's no right or wrong way to play this game. What players choose to do with the time that they have with each character is entirely up to them. Everyone's experience will be different based on the choices they make, what they prioritize, and even the order in which they choose to play the characters. This release is going to have a bunch of new story content, new art,
The Big B.
controls and mechanics.
Big B.
And we really look forward to sharing it all with you on PC and console later this year.
Damn. Ink thirsty. See, the problem is, like, I really prefer playing my indie games on my Switch, honestly.
Revival. Things are getting a little more avant-garde and daring. This next one gives you all that Tony Hawk mechanical goodness that you crave, but with a heavy helping of
Kind of looks like Doug.
This is the
Doug Funny, you know. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just
Hello,
saying.
my name's Jordi van den Bussen, also known as Quabblecup. I'm the CEO and founder of Phantom Coast. And
Bro,
today,
where are you, bro?
we're talking about Hellskate.
Hellskate.
All right, Anton. First try. Here we go.
And you fight people.
That was a good combo.
Damn.
All right, that's it.
Too slow. Again.
Wow.
Hellskate takes place in Vertime.
So you gotta keep going over and over again?
Anton Falcon, a skater through and through. All Anton wants to do is skate at Vertime's fabled beach. Even if that means he has to go through the gods and monsters who will do anything to stop him and his skater friends from doing what they love most. The skateboard mechanics are very similar to the arcade-like games such as Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I mean, our lead game designer Steve actually worked on Tony Hawk's Underground.
Wow.
It started a long time ago, the idea, and the far-flung land of 2002, I worked on a game called Tony Hawk.
Oh, I thought,
and
damn.
At the time we were working on it, we were thinking, man, this really looks a lot like an
Bro, they
RPG
could've-
or an action RPG. You have all these stats and you're upgrading and all this stuff. It's super cool, super neat, right? But of course, we're bound to Tony Hawk, we're bound to the real pro skaters. It always seemed to me that skate graphics create and imply such an interesting world, but it's not a coherent world that you can visit. So that was one of the motivations behind Hellskate. Hellskate is a skateboarding roguelike game. It fuses together old school skateboarding with the tricks and traversal, manuals, grinds, jumps, balance meters with a roguelite structure.
Just like with other games in the roguelite genre, death is a central mechanic in the game.
Broken.
When you die in a run, thankfully you don't lose everything. You keep your resources, which you can use to get permanent upgrades such as tattoos or skateboards, which act as weapons.
Cool.
The combat in our game can be described as a fast-paced skateboard hack and slash. While you have your light and heavy attacks, the core of the
See, I love
game
how
revolves around
these games are just there.
The game should
You're hearing from the developers, and they're showing you the gameplay. Like, it's not just like
meant to be very
a lot of, hey, here's the freaking trailer.
It teaches you and ramps up the skill of the skateboarding where you need it, when you need it.
Now, is this something I would play? I don't know. I'm not sure. I really liked playing Tony Hawk when I was a kid.
Your arm, what do you think happens when that gets to your head?
Thank you for watching this reveal.
They kind of got like a
Wishlisting the game would mean the world to us.
Gorillas thing going on, kind of with the art style of the demons, I guess, like the playable demon,
game,
you know.
Henry Halfhead, you play as Half a Head.
Henry Halfhead. Yeah.
But it's so much
Is this
more
I Am 8-Bit?
because you see,
Like,
Henry
is
can
this
be
studio
many
right here?
things, can be anything, in fact. He has the curious ability to be able to transform into anything he can reach. Using this peculiar power and perplexing form, you'll live the life of the title character, navigating sandbox situations crafted by Zurich-based developers Lululu Entertainment, and in so doing, maybe ponder the philosophical questions. Who is? How is? What does it mean to be Henry Halfhead?
Welcome! May I introduce you to Henry? Henry's not just anyone. If they're anything, they're, well,
Wow.
everything. Henry can transform into everything in their reach. Yes, everything. And that's how they manage their daily life. The familiar noise of Henry's alarm clock announces the dawn of a new day.
Imagine becoming your
Keep
bed.
ringing until Henry gets up and calms the nervous, quivering machine. Tick tock, tick tock. At least half awake, Henry is ready for their morning routine, which they usually start by making their bed.
How the fuck? Oh, you gotta put the pillows and blankets in
Staying
place?
in bed is tempting, but only leads to regret later. Henry knows that if you want to change the world, you have to start off by making your own bed. Completing this simple task in the morning gives Henry a little bit of pride and the feeling of control over their life. With part of the morning routine done, Henry was ready to freshen up.
I can get behind this. Take a soapy bath and dry yourself. Alright, so throw this.
For hours,
Hey,
Henry
throw
could
the
sit
soap in
there,
there.
lifting the seat up and
Bro, I would
down,
not put my.
turning it with
No,
the
I would
seat.
not merge with a toilet. That's disgusting, bro.
Not too hot, not too cold. Henry bought a turmeric soap. They didn't know. They just liked the color. It's actually great for their skin.
So. Oh. Why is it?
That got all the dirt. Henry should now dry themselves.
What is on Henry's head?
All clean and dry, Henry is now ready for a proper breakfast. Breakfast
Man, I can't. Oh my god, a speed run of this game would be nuts.
This week. That's all for now. Have a wonderful day.
Just an apple?
The best drink Henry can make from beans. The candy of nature. Delicious. Well fed and well informed, Henry has to get ready and pack for work.
I wonder if, like, you have to have the breakfast on the table, or can you just...
If Henry takes their lunchbox and leaves now, they can catch the 8 o'clock bus.
Double the Henry, double the fun.
Oh yeah, you can do co-op? Oh
Henry's
fuck
not
yeah.
so ordinary everyday life in co-op mode. Henry, everyday life with a twist.
That was good. I like that.
P. Carlson, a creator who's perhaps best well known for his work as master puzzle creator on Limbo and Inside. We had the honor of working with him to publish 2 of his solo projects as part of Double Fine Presents: rhythm action platformer 140 and co-op arcade shooter Thoth, 2 of the most fiendishly well-designed and fun puzzle games I've ever played that truly give you a sense for and appreciation of Jeppy's contributions to those Playdead titles. His new game sees him teaming back up with Jakob Schmidt, composer of 140, and applying his trademark puzzle skills to a beautiful, mind-bending adventure game. This is Cocoon.
Hello, I'm Jakob, co-founder and audio director of Geometric Interactive in Copenhagen. I would like to show you what our amazing team has been working on for the last couple of years. Our game, Cocoon.
Oh yeah, this is you get to like zoom into stuff, right, or something? I forget, but I remember we saw the reveal of Cocoon in a previous showcase. Everything kind of blurs. I don't remember anymore what I watched. What I watched when, you know.
Cocoon is an adventure game with multiple worlds, and each of these worlds are contained within an orb. Let me demonstrate by jumping out of the world which we are currently exploring. Just like that, we are now in a world outside. The orange orb here contains the world we were previously exploring. Let's jump out one more time. We are now in a world even further outside and can explore this world using the orange orb that we picked up. Orbs can be placed on switches to power devices and solve puzzles. And you can even throw them into pipes. You can use the hierarchy of worlds within worlds to solve interesting puzzles. For example, to safely avoid this moving barrier, you simply jump out of the world, let it pass by, and jump back in. Now, Cocoon is not only about exploration and puzzles. Within each world, you have to face a mighty guardian. Here is a first glimpse of one of these encounters.
Okay. Now I'm focused back in. Is that a Starmie? You supposed to make it hit that one? Okay. Sort of like waits for you to pick up the thing that's gonna kill it, like this.
We hope you look forward to exploring the mysterious worlds of Cocoon, releasing later this year on Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch.
Looks trippy as fuck. Looks trippy AF. Cocoon.
And now, I'm pleased to bring you a title from French-Canadian developer Impossible. In this relaxing artistic exploration game, you play a painter with a watercolor brush and a whole city to explore. This game is more than appropriate for Day of the Devs Summer Game Fest edition because its title, Été, in French, translates to the word summer.
Hi, my name is Laszlo, and I'm
Is that
the
me?
creative director at Impossible. We are a small Montreal-based indie studio working on our first title, Été.
Oh my god. I did not mean to jump forward like that. White version you. French Canadian version me.
Acting like a blank canvas, just waiting for you to fill it with color.
Quebec's Shiz.
Été means summer in French because it's set in our French-speaking hometown of Montreal, Canada, as you step into the shoes of a painter who's traveling abroad for, well, the summer. This is a game for people who love pure
Did you say Montreal, but like Montreal?
open city scenes.
Have I been saying Montreal all wrong this whole time? Supposed to pronounce it like that? Montreal. Sacre bleu.
When you fill something with paint, you'll extract its color as droplets of experience. And as you level up, you'll become able to unleash larger splashes of paint that reveal a bigger part of the world at
I
once.
like the watercolor texture on the, you know, texture.
You'll also meet plenty of locals, taking part in their lighthearted, everyday anecdotes, and some of them will even commission artworks from you.
That would be sick.
Using your bike, you can travel quickly back to your apartment and paint those commissions on canvas.
Oh, I thought they were gonna make you bike. That'd have been cool.
That's where your creativity comes into play. At your easel, you can create gorgeous watercolor artworks using anything you've discovered in your expedition so far. Stamps on your canvas can be freely moved, resized, rotated in 3D, and even recolored. The canvas is pretty much your sandbox that lets you put your own spin on commissions. And if you're feeling inspired, you can paint as many creative artworks as you
That's
like.
interesting.
Limitation.
Yeah, it's a painting
With
game.
hundreds
That's really
of
cool.
clickable stamps at your disposal and dozens of commissions to inspire you, the only limit really is your imagination. Apart from living your best life as the friendly neighborhood painter, you'll also get to meet other like-minded artists, like Marianne, an ambitious photographer, and Theo, a talented musician, among many others. If you manage to befriend them, maybe they'll let you in on their best-kept secret, an abandoned building that could become
Well, you just told us the
your own
secret.
painting studio.
I'd play it
But
high.
to dive into that story for yourself. It is coming out in 2024, and we hope you'll enjoy your adventures
That's
as
cool.
a traveling painter in this lovingly crafted, whimsical summer world.
I feel like the one problem with this showcase, hey Tim, is that it's like a year out, and so like if you don't wishlist it on Steam, you gotta remember it. You know, like
Sorry, I thought that. Yeah, I thought I was doing something here too.
they have to do a better job of reminding people.
All right. Hey, Kelly from Indie Mega Booth here with a very exciting announcement. We're back.
Okay, but yeah, what does that mean?
If you're a fan of indie games, you may have seen the Indie Mega Booth at shows like PAX West and PAX East over the last decade, bringing together a curated selection of the best up-and-coming indie titles.
I've never
Games
been
like
to a PAX,
Crypt of the
so
Necrodancer, Tunic, Disco Elysium, Spiritfarer, Celeste, Mini Metro, Astroneer, The Stanley Parable, and Papers, Please have all been part of the Indie Mega Booth community. If you're a dev, you'll likely know us from our industry work, such as our GDC showcases, our presence at Bit Summit, our global outreach and events, including a robust scholarship and grant program. And if you've never heard of any of this, well, that's fine. Just think of us as like a stepping stone into the games industry, where folks who love indie games can connect with each other, discover new games, and be part of a welcoming, diverse, broad, creative community. Indie Mega Booth has been in hibernation during the pandemic, but we are so excited to announce that we're finally waking up from our big long slumber, and we're ready to move forward with IMB 2.0. Head on over to our brand new website,
2.0.
indiemegabooth.com, and be Indie Know by signing up for our newsletter.
Indie
Learn about
Know.
new games, upcoming showcases, digital sales, and the best ways to help support the games and developers that you know and love. As we've always said, individually we're tiny, together we're mega.
We have another world premiere for y'all, and it's
Hit
also
that, bro.
really
Individually
appropriate
tiny.
for this showcase. You'll see why in a second.
It's another summer one?
Aesthetically amazing studio called Land and Sea. They're famous for the Alto series that you know and love, but this next one is not what you're expecting from them.
Alto?
It'll be hurting your way. It'll
Okay.
be flocking your way.
Okay, we got it.
It'll be hurting your way next year.
He should have said hurdling towards you. Come on, bro. Hire me. Hire me. I'm better at this.
My name is Harry Nesbitt, and I'm the founder and creative director of Land and Sea. We're a small team from the UK, best known as the
Where's this camera angle?
of the Alto's Adventure series. Now, over the last few years, we've been busy growing the team. And
I've never seen that game
for
before.
Our most ambitious project yet. It's an entirely new IP that aims to build on the themes that we care about most as a studio. And we're super excited to be able to share this exclusive first teaser with you today. So please take a look and I'll be back at the end to tell you more.
Land and sea. Yep. Yep. Just push them all off the cliff. Ooh. A beautiful journey game. Going on a wonderful exploration with your dog. How beautiful. I was like, where'd they all go? Summerhill, a folktale about life, loss, and livestock. Uh-oh. The dog gonna die.
We hope you enjoyed this first look at our brand new game, Summerhill. To give you a little bit more detail, Summerhill is a story-driven puzzle game in which you play as a young shepherd and their dog. Together you'll be setting out to rescue your lost flock that have been scattered across the mysterious land that lies at the border of your home. Summerhill brings together gentle problem solving, fluid herding-based gameplay, and striking pastoral landscapes to tell a timeless coming-of-age folktale. As a team, we've been massively inspired by the rich history and cultural impact of sheep herding across the world. There are few people or places that haven't been impacted in some small way by the practice of shepherding. Even the name, Summerhill, is a name often given to highland pastures where sheep are taken to graze.
For a second I thought that was a game. I was like, that looks way different than...
Is in our DNA, and we really want to do justice to this timeless tradition and tell a story that could only be told in this way. We're also super excited to be working again with our longtime collaborator, Todd Baker. Todd is a composer and audio designer best known for his work on games such as Monument Valley 2, Dreams, and our very own Alto's Odyssey. We can't wait
yeah,
to
the
share
guitar
more
is nice.
so if
The
you'd like to be
acoustic.
the first to hear about what we're up to, please head over to our Steam page to wishlist the game, or go to summerhill.game to join our mailing list. Thanks again, and we look forward to sharing more with you again soon.
Next up, we have an update on Eternites. This is from Studio Psy, essentially a one-person team with a few friends helping out on the side, and it's a dating action game.
What the hell was that?
A lot about this title.
Say prick? Oh, isn't this Y or no?
Sorry, Greg. I know I shouldn't be interrupting Day of the Devs, but it's urgent. A virus has turned most of us into... I don't know how much longer we can hold out. It won't be easy, and the road will be long, but who knows? Maybe we'll find one more thing worth fighting for. Eternites is a dating action game that takes adrenaline-fueled combat and mixes
A dating
it
action
with a
game?
heartfelt love story.
She gonna die.
Can I be honest for a moment? Sometimes with all these infected, it's too much. And it's during these moments that I'm happy to have someone to lean on.
She gonna die, bro. So like,
For our lives, solving puzzles,
is it just
exploring dungeons,
Philip and these two? Oh, there's multiple people.
someone special by your side to make things less scary. So, what now? Did you just shush me? Because the teacher might hear us. Hey. Have you ever passed a note to your crush? I mean, or you can just fight for friendship. That's cool and not. Wow, we are so cheesy.
I'm sorry, bro.
Games. We have so many minigames that can help you unlock unique skills and spells in battle. So yeah, you can monsters,
Bro, like,
dates.
it's just so weird them being high school people, bro. Like, I'm not into that, bro. That's so weird. That is so weird. That's so weird.
Anyway, you have to manage and balance all these activities if you want to
Like, I'm not trying to play a dating sim of high schoolers, bro. I'm a grown-ass man. I think that would have been funny. Like, it would be a funny game. They were just a little bit older. But that's just a little too... I can't do that, bro. That's a little too weird for me.
Comes a nostalgia-fueled gadget-building sim that demystifies electronics engineering and allows you to share your creations with the community.
Hello everyone, I'm Marco Bancale from Evil Licorice, and I'm one
I
of
thought
the
she
founders
said...
of Retro Gadgets.
I thought she said licorice evil. What is their target age group? Yeah, I would assume...
Although it takes me
well,
forever to build
you know,
something like this,
weebs don't care, bro. Like, some weebs will just get into that.
or I press the buttons. And this is where the idea for Retro Gadgets comes from, is to being able to build digital gadgets with little effort. We love Pico 8 by Lexaloff because it brings you this retro environment where you can build your own games in Lua. And we also love
Sorry, I'm yawning, bro. I'm just...
Zachtronics
my God.
because it managed to teach you low-level programming
Circuit building?
and Retro Gadgets.
Bro, this is the game for you, bro.
The best of both worlds and adds a layer of hardware building and customization.
You could do this.
This is packaged in a cozy and retro-inspired environment.
Drink coffee. I already did earlier, and I had a Coca-Cola. I'm not going to keep drinking caffeine, bro. They're going to make it worse.
That go well beyond our
Wait, can you actually play the games that you're making?
Please join our Discord server and check them out. Retro Gadgets is in early access on Steam, and we
Wow.
have big plans in store.
That's actually cool. That's actually really cool. I don't know that it's something I would, you know, get, but that's like, wow.
You very well may have become fascinated by one of the hyper-specific contraptions and gadgets it keeps on board to measure soil samples and hunt for traces of water. Our next game poses a very important question.
You say astronaut?
Sure, curiosity can tell us the weather on a planet millions of miles away, but can it deliver a pizza? In Mars First Logistics from Shape Shop, you'll be given the task of carrying awkwardly shaped
Retro
from
gadgets.
point A to point B by assembling
You're wish listing it?
Mars rovers. And in doing so, perhaps you will solve pepperoni-based problems that truly matter.
Let me tilt this down more so I can go back to leaning.
From Shape Shop.
Definitely need to get a new gaming
based in
laptop.
Melbourne, Australia.
I feel like, well, since it's an indie game, your computer should be able to handle it.
In Mars First Logistics, you'll be helping to establish a colony on the surface of Mars. You'll do this by transporting
You've seen this game before, right? Like,
shaped objects
the art looks very familiar.
using vehicles that you design and build yourself.
Well, I don't know if this looks familiar, but... So you're delivering pizza? Bro, you're fucking up the...
As you complete deliveries, the game will give you new toys to play with.
He pissed me off the way he was fucking up that pizza, bro. The art style looks very familiar to me. And I think it was Mars. But yeah, not the machines itself. No, that doesn't look familiar. There goes the pizza, yeah. I would fuck this up so bad. Bro, Shiz X Part 2? Please, bro, please. Nah.
And you're free to pick and choose
That is such a funny way to do this.
to take on. There's a mix of procedurally generated side jobs and handcrafted main contracts. In the main contracts, you'll be helping to construct new buildings in the game's
Damn, that's a big map. Bring back
One of
Shiz.
the main challenges in the game is figuring out how to pick up each item and deliver it safely to its destination using the parts that you have available.
Bro, that robot, nah, that robot jumped out on purpose, bro. He had it. Oh, that's cool. Oh, shit. And you load it onto the... Bro, I thought it was gonna drag it. Smarter than me, bro. I would not have done that. I would have saw the hook and I'm like, yeah, I'm done. That's it.
And as you build up your collection of parts, more creative options will become available to you. And I think a lot of the fun in the game is just messing around and being creative in its editor.
Oh my god, that's Ro on the Verrazano. Oh my god.
And finally, I'm really excited to announce that Mars Ghost Logistics will be launching into Steam Early Access on the 22nd of June. That's just 2 weeks away, and we're really looking forward to seeing what everyone builds in the game.
Nah, they are so funny for making that the video.
You'd think the aftermath of a worldwide flood would be pretty.
That was a fun trailer.
Well, UK and Denmark-based studio Die Gute Fabrik has a different take. From the studio that brought you Mutazione and Sports Friends comes the all-new adventure set in the sprawling post-flood.
This is what I was waiting for.
The adventure unfolds differently with every decision, so there's always something new to see in your next
Here we go.
playthrough.
Here we go. Here we go.
Buckle your swatches and get ready for the world premiere of the stylish, seaworthy Salt Sea Chronicles.
Hopefully, you know, I like it. I don't know what this game is yet. Obviously, it's world premiere. Super excited for the studio though. I love what they did with Mutazone. I wasn't close when I said that.
From Die Gute Fabrik, and we made Salt Sea Chronicles. We're super stoked to show you the world premiere of Salt Sea Chronicles today. It's a flooded world, story-driven adventure game where you play as a ship's whole crew. At the beginning of the game, you're going to discover that Maya, your captain, has gone missing, and together your ragtag crew are going to heist a ship and set out across the Salt Sea Archipelago in search of clues. In each chapter of the game, you'll decide where to head next, who to explore with,
So no mutants this time?
there, and what to say to the people that you meet along the way. Salt Sea Chronicles' unique art style is brought to life by beautiful animation, and each location is built on the fragments of this world that came before. Our art team have really done an incredible job. One of my favourite locations is called Los Gatos, and on that island, the people there live symbiotically with this community.
Los Gatos. Okay, whatever.
As you explore, you'll find a brand new trick-taking card game designed especially for the world of Salt Sea. It's a really good way to sort of take a break from the story. It's called Spoils, and you can play it all over the archipelago, and you might discover how each community has slightly different house rules. Another thing we're super proud of is our exploration system. So we're sort of done away with the walk of shame in adventure games. So if you miss a clue, instead of sort of slowly traipsing to the other end of the island, you're just going to tap the shoulder button on your controller or select a screen span arrow to move almost instantaneously across a space. It allows us to lay the story down away from a linear path much more organically.
There was a lot of walking in Mutazone. So I do kind of like that.
Community and how you navigate the world together. And each community that you meet in turn is going to be rich and amusing and strange maybe, and have its own things going on. There's also a strong sense of genre-based storytelling too. So while you might be new to the world of Salt Sea, you'll know that you're in a Scooby-Doo chapter or a Romeo and Juliet chapter or a detective one. There are plenty of laughs, but tough choices and meaningful moments too. Our writer's room of award-winning storytellers have done an incredible job. We're so delighted to share Salt Sea Chronicles with you all today, and I can't wait for you to explore the rich world, get to know the wonderful characters, and to hear what paths you chart when you play.
Cool. Mutazone was a very like calm, cool, peaceful, cute game to play. So getting more of that, hey, I'm all about it. I'm excited for it. So I'll see Chronicles.
The thing I love most about Day of the Devs, says Tim, as me as Tim, I don't know, is getting to know all these amazing game developers. I love hearing them describe their games and their creative process, but I wish I could hear more. I wish I could be a fly on the wall, eavesdropping all their private conversations, all their ups and downs, their triumphs and tribulations, while making a real video game over the course of 7 years. Too bad there's no way to do it. Or is there? This is actually pretty cool. Two-Player Productions was embedded with Double Fine for the course of 7 years while they were making Psychonauts 2, and they made a super hyper-duper long documentary series, unlike anything you've ever seen in games. All the intimacy, all the tears, the outrage and joys, and all the things that happen in game development that never really gets documented because who has access like this? So here's a very quick sneak peek at their incredibly long series. We highly encourage you to watch this thing. It's amazing.
How long is Day of the Devs? Is it 1 hour?
Psychonauts 2.
Rose leap of faith.
To get to the dollar amount we're talking about, it's probably going to take financing from a lot of different avenues.
Well, the screen, the thumbnail on that looks like it did work. Looks like the right moment. Never seen anything like this.
There's a ton of stuff going on right now. It's kind of breaking me. But you know, it's fun. It'll be really rewarding when it's done.
Hopefully you get a chance to work on a Psychonauts game in the near future. Thank you for helping us bring back Psychonauts. Thank you. 3, 2, 1.
Psycho Odyssey. No, I love seeing
To submit your
behind the scene documentary stuff like that.
Or to just hear about Day of the Devs in general, go to dayofthedevs.com for more info.
Thank you to all the
cool.
sponsors
Oh, so it's
that have
over.
been with us since the very beginnings of Day of the Devs.
Right.
We're going on 11 years. We could not pay for any of this without these sponsors.
What about?
Ask for nothing in return except
The thing we just saw? It's a behind the scenes of, I think, Psychonauts 2?
for all the cool logos on the screen. We appreciate you. We couldn't do this
Bro,
without
have you ever seen it? Yeah, it's a BTS documentary for Psychonauts 2.
Ever since we started doing these digital showcases for Day of the Devs.
Bro, you ever watched the documentary that Xbox put out? Well, Microsoft put out about Xbox. It's genuinely like incredible. I actually enjoyed watching that.
Just want to subscribe to the coolest newsletter in all the land. Go to dayofthedevs.com, the URL on your screen. Follow us on social media. We got more coming up this year. Thank you to our friend Jeff Keighley. The Summer Game Fest showcase was amazing. We're so happy to be a part of Summer Game Fest.
I like how this is pre-recorded, obviously.
Stick around. We're not completely done yet. We have a musical performance featuring the sounds of New Caledonia, thanks to our friends who made the game Chia. It's worth it. It's really cool. Happening right now.
Cool. I mean, we'll watch this. But is that? I guess that's the end of the stuff that they're showing. I like watching documentaries and behind the scenes stuff. Yeah, no, I think it's really cool insight. Just getting to learn how things work, you know, especially when it's something that you really enjoy, right? Like getting behind the scenes on something like Spider-Verse, for example, like finding out all the work and effort that went into it, all the skill, technology. It's just pretty inspiring. So I will say for Day of the Dev, I started a little bit late. I didn't realize it was starting. I thought they were just doing like a pre-show thing 5 minutes ahead of time. So I was like about 5 minutes late. I missed whatever Beast Ball was. But then I think we showed up pretty much right on time. I think we started with Hyper Light Breaker, which I really like. I've been waiting for a Hyper Light Breaker. What else? Seesaw Chronicles. I've been waiting for something else from the people that made Mutazone, so super excited. Love it. Looks like pretty much about the same. Viewfinder, like we saw it before, like in a previous showcase months ago, but God, that looked so good. Like that, it's so impressive. That's another one where I would love to see the behind the scenes of like, how does it know? How does it know? I'm probably blanking on a few other, like I am blanking on a few other titles, but I think I enjoyed this a lot more than what we got from Summer Game Fest. Even though, yes, Summer Game Fest had like the bigger titles and everything like that. Unless you know a studio that you like, that you enjoy, kind of like how I'm saying with the Seesaw Chronicles, the crafting game, yeah, that looks great. Even the painting game, that looks cool. I don't know if I would get it, but that looked awesome. Super impressive. Where Shiz X returns. But like, yeah, if you're going in the Day of the Dev thinking like, oh yeah, big time stuff, oh it sucks, indie, blah, you're stupid. I'm gonna say it like that. You're stupid, bro, because it's indie developers are making beautiful games, both visually, story-wise, you know, and for cheaper, you know, and they deserve a lot of recognition. And they're not only just you're not just getting, hey, here's a game that we're making. Like, you're getting to hear the devs talk while showing off the game, instead of just here's a cinematic trailer and go yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're actually getting something meaningful out of it. So I really enjoyed this presentation. A little bit more than Summer Game Fest. Summer Game Fest went on for way too long, and it was just a lot of that, you know. People need to learn and realize how good some of these indie games are. Truly, yeah. I know I get like, I've gotten shitted on for like, oh shit, there goes Shiz playing indie games again. Shiz is the indie guy. Who cares, bro? Who cares, man? It's so good. They're genuinely so good. And you'll be so surprised if you just look at other things besides the usual AAA bullshit. And again, and I think I said this earlier, yeah, AAA title games break boundaries because they have the money to do incredible things with the technology and push it a little bit further than indie games probably aren't able to. But story-wise, hell yeah, story-wise, they're knocking it off the park. All right, Devolver Direct coming up next. So that's the end of this recording. See you guys in the next react. But yeah, I truly enjoyed that. So thanks for watching.